Okay, so today we're breaking down Inter Miami's absolutely massive win over their biggest rivals, Orlando City. And listen, this wasn't just a win, it was a complete demolition. So how did a match that was supposed to be a heated rivalry turn into such a lopsided blowout? Let's dive in and see how it all went down.
Right from the very first whistle, you could just feel the energy. The announcers could barely even keep up, and this one line from the broadcast really says it all. That initial shock. I mean, nobody, probably not even Miami themselves, saw this coming so fast.
You know, the story of this game, and maybe this whole rivalry for the next few years, was completely rewritten in the first 10 minutes. And it was all thanks to one man, Luis Suárez.
He gets his first goal just 4 minutes in. But here's the thing, this wasn't just some incredible solo goal. It came directly from a massive mistake. Like the commentator said, you cannot give the ball away through build-up if you're Orlando City. Well, they did, and that one costly error just set the tone for the entire night.
And just look at how fast things fell apart. I mean, before Orlando even had a second to process that first goal, bam, Suárez scores again. 2 goals in the first 10 minutes. The game was pretty much over before it even really got started.
And hey, for anyone who might be kind of new to soccer, getting 2 goals like that is called a brace. So Suárez didn't just score, he basically kicked the door down and announced his arrival in this rivalry in the loudest way possible.
But look, Suárez being brilliant, that's only half the story. The other half was this huge, recurring problem in Orlando's game plan, a problem Miami was just all too happy to take advantage of over and over and over again.
This was the brutal cycle that just killed Orlando all game long. They tried to play it out from their own defense, Miami would bring the pressure, force the turnover, and a goal just felt like it was bound to happen. It was this predictable pattern they just couldn't break out of.
The announcers were all over this, pointing it out again and again. Every single time Orlando coughed up the ball near their own goal, you could just feel the danger level spike. It really was the single biggest reason the game went the way it did.
So with Orlando just making all these mistakes, Miami's superstars had all the room they needed to really do their thing. And when Messi and Suárez are clicking like this, yeah, it's pretty much lights out for the other team.
And this is exactly what makes them so scary. After scoring 2 goals himself, Suárez isn't done. He's not selfish. He immediately looks for his teammate, setting up Messi for number 3. That's the moment a 2-0 lead started to feel like a total beatdown was coming. You could literally feel the mood shift on the field. Like the commentary said, the team was having a blast. It stopped being a contest and just turned into a performance, which is the last thing you want to see if you're Orlando.
And the numbers here are just insane. Between just the 2 of them, Suárez and Messi had a direct hand in the first 4 goals. Their connection wasn't just a piece of the story. It was the engine that powered this whole crazy performance.
All right, now let's get to the goal that took this game from just a big win to a full-on spectacle. The 4th goal wasn't just another score on the board. It was pretty much a symbol of Orlando's complete and utter collapse.
Four goals. At that point, it's not even about winning the game anymore, it's about sending a message to the rest of the league.
And right as that 4th one hit the net, the whole stadium just went wild. The commentary crew absolutely nailed the vibe. The party was officially on in Miami. The win was locked up and the celebration was in full swing.
And it was such a strange goal, too. It all starts with Jordi Alba just running up the field with nobody challenging him. Then there's this wild clearance that hits both the post and the crossbar, leading to what the broadcast called total chaos. And of course, who's the first one to react and clean it all up? Lionel Messi. It was a perfect summary of the whole night. Orlando was a mess, and Miami stars were there to pounce on every little bounce.
So what's the big picture here? What does this all mean? A win this big, it's not just about getting 3 points. No, it's a statement. It's a message to everybody about what this Inter Miami team is really all about.
When you boil it down, it was a story of 2 totally different teams out there. You had Inter Miami, who were just clinical, they were ruthless, their stars were completely in sync. And on the other side, you had Orlando City, who just kept making mistakes, looked overwhelmed, and couldn't handle the pressure at all.
Which, of course, leaves us with the million-dollar question. The big takeaway here isn't just the final score, it's the terrifying potential it shows. When Inter Miami is playing like this, when Suárez and Messi are this dominant, is there really any team in this league that can stop